Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has her genes.
So the left-wing lunatics who took time out of their hectic schedule to complain decided to attack Hollywood actress Sydney Sweeney for promoting American Eagle denim jeans. Most of them, I'm sure, are university graduates who, instead of understanding homophones, they overreacted by calling her a racist.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda. Wow. I thought it was going to be like
Kind of bad.
that's going to be in history book.
I don't think so. I think you're just reaching because you have nothing to do but create a narrative that benefits you and your whole cult, and anyone who doesn't agree with your logic is a hateful person. I feel so sorry for this generation.
So the message that's communicated, you think, covertly in a way, is what? Sort of slightly dog whistle fascistic stuff?
I believe somebody made a mistake and made an oversight, did not consider the diversity of perspectives, and inadvertently, perhaps, although we know that marketing executives have been quite open about wanting to stir some kind of controversy with this campaign, I believe that they inadvertently made this implication and made that parallel between so-called good genes and offspring and the language of passing down these good or great features and this model whose initials, quite frankly, don't really benefit the kind of scandal that is...
Oh, no. Because her initials are SS. Okay, well, let's just give up and go home. Right, well, it seems from that, the Nazis are back and they're trying to sell you jeans.
Sydney Sweeney is what men settle for when they're scared of a natural beauty.
Makeup, I bet you she's not even hot when she wakes up in the morning.
6.5 on a good day. Everybody calm down. Not interested. I had a personal chef and a trainer. I'd look like that too.
She's just a pair of boobs and everybody knows it.
He's working a lot harder than her talent, I'll tell you that much. She's nothing special.
I'll pass. She looks like high maintenance. I'm not interested. Not even that hot, to be honest. I've seen better. Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Doja Cat is making fun of Sydney Sweeney's ad only because she realized after all those years of her kissing up to white supremacists, they're never going to accept her because she's a half black woman. Doja Cat would have loved to be given the opportunity to stroke the ego of white supremacists, but she's black. They don't like her. She is just envious of Sydney Sweeney. Didn't do nothing, wearing the Sam Hyde shirt, you dating all these white supremacists. You wish Sydney Sweeney was you. You do. So make fun of the ad all you want, but we'll never forget you rolling around in those chat rooms showing white supremacists your feet so they can make fun of your black ass.
I'm so sorry if I hurt you guys and disappointed and offended anybody on Twitter, Instagram. If you're a true fan of me, if you're young, all of my young fans.
American Eagle has spoken, y'all. Okay, so we talked about this a couple days ago, correct? Well, just about 2 hours ago, American Eagle released a statement on their Instagram page, and y'all, the world is healing. They said Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE genes with confidence their way. Great genes look good on everyone. A year or two ago, this would have been a completely different statement, okay? This would have been a groveling apology on their knees. We're so sorry for the offense we caused and the triggers we triggered we didn't know triggered you. Oh my gosh, please don't cancel us. We promise to be more sensitive in the future. Blah, 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 blah. American Eagle really looked at y'all and said in the most polite way possible, y'all are dumb. Touch grass. Anyways, moving on. The internet has people delusional, really has people out here thinking they're the Jolly Green Giant when they're barely bigger than Stuart Little. Like, some of y'all really thought y'all were going to cancel a whole clothing company, but unfortunately, the sales were louder than your whining. The grippy sock level delusional in my comment section, y'all, I can't even. Just people reaching for the stars and grabbing empty space. It's too hot outside for all of this.
You see that? That's a business standing on business. They've decided they will not cave into that nonsense like Joey Swole or apologize to a bunch of sensitive, simple-minded snowflakes who get offended by the smallest thing like How in 2025 did people get it in their thick skull that this commercial is promoting white supremacy? Like how?
This is the type of stuff I can't understand, man. I gotta say, Sydney Sweeney, you did your thing, honey. That ad was amazing. And yes, you got great genes. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? She had great genes, and it was a great ad. You know what I mean? But yet, they call her a white supremacist for doing that ad. But when Beyonce does it for Levi's, she's a black queen. What are we doing here, y'all? Why are the woke people trying to race bait? You know what I mean? Great ad. Amazing. I have nothing wrong with it. Matter of fact, I'm about to go buy my daughter some American Eagle jeans at the end of the day. I'm not going to get caught up in that, man. This woke audience, y'all need to stop. This race baiting, you got to stop, right? This is ridiculous. It's okay for her, but not okay for her. That's some bull. What you think? Comment below. I would love to hear your conversation on this one.
I mean, what are we talking about here? Let's be open and honest here. This has nothing to do with racism or eugenics or white supremacy or dog whistling. This is about a young, beautiful woman looking sexy in a pair of jeans, and she appeals to that demographic. And also, men like it. Even worse, if American Eagle hired a Victoria's Secret model for that very same advert, they would have continued to complain saying, where's the diversity? It lacks inclusivity. This is just another company promoting body dysmorphia and unrealistic body standards, right? With their stocks rising high, this is going to inspire other companies to do the same thing by appealing to their loyal consumer base instead of dismissing them and wanting new customers who don't represent their fan base, which makes me wonder what happened to Bud Light.